Hey everyone, and welcome back. We hope you all have been doing well and staying safe out there. This week we have a construction update for you guys. We've made some more progress since our last video on this subject, and today we're going to be focusing on the driveway to the parking lot for the future site of our train station. We've been getting hit with a lot of rain in the last month and a half, and it's proven difficult to do this kind of work while we still have the equipment. But with that being said, let's quit yapping and get to the video. All right, it's another nice but sadly windy day out here today. We're back over at the driveway. Paul's taking out some more topsoil, leveling things off out here. We've been getting a lot of rain as of late, so it's still kind of mucky over here. But let me go show you guys what it looks like now. Gotta watch my step. Lots of water here. We're starting to flatten things out a little bit over here. Believe it or not, we were able to get one load of sand over here, and we're going to start the process of leveling this off. I think we're going to lose the excavator here in a couple of days, so we're just going to give it a crack at this while we still got it. All right, allow me to explain just a little bit more what Paul's doing. You see this stuff right here? Soup. Underneath that though, good clay. And I believe this is all topsoil over here. So he's just taking that out. So when we start hauling more equipment over here and, well, everything else that implies, we don't need to be sliding around. Like Paul's even sliding a little bit, just moving this stuff. And it's everywhere. I mean, this rain has just been terrible. So that's what he's up to over here, and I think eventually we'll do a little bit more work on this section over here.
Welcome. So what I'm doing right now, there's a little bit of a high spot here. This is settled over time. A dozer or grader would be better for this job, but I have the loader, so I'm just shaving some of that off right here. If you want to look right here for a second, you can see that little high spot there. Water was laying in here, and I left that a little bit high on purpose because this was the last area I worked on, and I didn't know how it was going to play into the situation over here, but we're shaving it down now. Took a little bit out of this hill, took about a foot off of this right here to make this a little bit more gradual. We had missed dig here. You can see the orange flags. So there's a phone line running through there. I had to hand dig. You can see my shovels and my post hole diggers over there. You have to find the line by hand. So we found the line in a few spots. We were good to go. So I got all the topsoil and muck dug out of there. And I got some sand in there, so we're gonna bed the culvert in real nice. We're gonna bury that culvert, and then we're gonna get some sand in here, and that'll help tighten this up and give us something good to work on. And then I have to take the rest of that topsoil up. I have to hand dig that over there yet where them two flags are. We got to find the line up there. Once we find the line, it's safe to dig all the rest of that topsoil out. It's way deeper because we're only taking the topsoil off. The line is way deeper than the topsoil. We are safe, but just to be safe, hand dig it. Not very fun. Yeah, you see how mucky it is in here?
Having a hard time keeping my footing, just
talking
over here.
Yeah, this clay, it just holds the water. When it rains, it just lays until it dries up. It's just a mess. But now that I've been working, I got the topsoil out of here. It is drying up. The water is getting a chance to move down. And once we get this all filled and sloped, the water will run to the edges. We'll put some nice gravel in here and we'll raise this up a little bit. No, it'll be nice when we're done. You know what that is right there? When you can make the ground move beneath your feet, means I gotta lose some weight.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we didn't hit the line over here either, so we're safe to take out the topsoil. Paul right now is lining up, trying to make a line for the culvert so it matches the ditch past the trench that was dug over there yesterday.
Everybody knows water won't flow through a crooked culvert.
There, in a nutshell. Alright, so we got some culverts dragged over. Paul's gonna go ahead and take one of them down to where we've dug. How you doing, Tank? Oh, he's getting bigger. Alright, let's see the master at his craft here. There you go.
Perfect.
All right, so a little update. We got to bucket some more sand in here. Not entirely sure how far we're gonna get, but all the digging's done. And now we got enough room to put all 3 culverts in. This will be a multi-phase operation over here, but I think we might be able to push. If we don't get this done today, it will get done this weekend. That's a guarantee. And then from there, it's just a matter of doing the same thing all the way up the rest of the driveway.
Well, if I would have had a good operator running this machine, I wouldn't have had to do all of that shoveling. Whew.
He's just being humble.
Pretty simple, you just split the difference. The only thing we gotta do, check this for, oh, it definitely goes uphill, there ain't no doubt about it. But there's a bow in it, so you're gonna have to go turn that end a little bit so I can get this closer. Now, unless I can get it.
These overlap, kind of like that, so you don't get dirt in the seam. But when I'm done, I like to put the seam down anyway. Throw some dirt on it. Get it to stay where we want it.
Well, it's a good thing we got our project done, or not done, but everything I need to finish with the little mini excavator is done, because Mike just had something came up. Mike just had something that came up. That was right. And he needs it, so we're gonna run it up. Chad just pulled in to pick it up, so we're gonna run the mini over, go help him load it up, and we can carry that pipe down here by hand. The grade is fine. Now it's just trucking dirt in here and some gravel. We'll be all set. So let's go get rid of this mini.
I figured you wouldn't care.
What do you mean I won't care? It makes work for
You gotta grade the driveway again anyway, bro.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
I did yesterday.
What do you mean you did yesterday? No fresh gravel in here. It's safe.
See how good of a grader operator I am? He couldn't even tell I graded the driveway.
Hey, this is a compliment. Now you can show me again.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back at it again. This is the next day. Paul's gotten a head start on it this morning. We got some more dirt hauled in here. And I think what we're going to do is continuously haul in some fill to bury this pipe completely. I don't know how far we're gonna get today, but the way Paul has been really cracking the whip as of late, I think we're gonna get the rest of the fill hauled in here and a little bit of gravel. But this part of the project is pretty darn near close to being finished. So we're gonna take you guys along for the ride and see how far we get today.
think that's pretty close right there. I think 2 more loads, fill in the end and these sides a little bit, and I think we're golden. So let's get this driveway done. One nice thing about that thing, you load it till it's running off all 4 sides. And then we just hope we don't tip it over on the way over there. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna haul this one load over there. And then where that brush is, I think I'm just gonna take the loader and dig out of that bank, because we gotta take all that out of there for fill anyway, and I think it's sand. Instead of hauling it over there, I'll just use what's over there. So I think this will be the last load. So this has kind of been a consistent problem since I've started here. Every time I start digging with all the rain and everything, we've had springs up here. But I think once I break the surface and break them clay layers, all the water kind of drains out and it doesn't sit here. So after a while, I think this will dry up because it's been working its way down this way. So I'm really not too worried about this. We've got some nice sand in here. We'll get some gravel on this and this will harden up. So I think we're just about ready for gravel. We'll leave this settle, get this all graded out one more time. Then the last thing we'll do is we'll pull that little bit of sod out right by the roadway, and we'll get some really good road gravel in here. That's why I left this a little bit lower here. It's about 6 inches lower. So yeah, we'll just dig this last little bit out. We'll grade this out with the dozer real nice, and then we'll gravel all this, and we'll have a real nice driveway to get up in here.
Well, everybody, that is going to wrap up the video for today. We still have a lot of work to do all around the railroad grade and a lot of updates to share with you all. But with that being said, we want to thank you all for watching and giving us your time. We'll have another construction update for you guys next week. And as always, thank you to our channel members for your continued support. Don't forget to put a smile on someone's face today, and we will see you all next week. Take care, everybody.